Alright, I don't think I look like a lesbian. Anyways, Hotel Mikasa Tsukasa. This is not gonna be a fucking gambling video, so if you're into that, which I am too, but log off. Today's gonna be about life and the fact that it constantly changes, like all the time. It never stops. It just keeps going and going and going until it doesn't go anymore because you probably died. Scary thought. But anyways, hi, I'm Taylor, 20. First YouTube video. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just doing it because I don't know how to do it. By the way, if you never had Fresca, it's a very refreshing citrus drink. It's phenomenal for you. But life's changed a lot. I'm sure for everybody, me included. 3 months ago I was unemployed and fucking had been unemployed for about 2 months. Fucking sucked, tell you. And then I landed a job of a lifetime twice in a row, and I had 4 more great jobs pop up in the background. And fucking blessed to be here. But sometimes shit sucks. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Right now, I'm not in fucking Cabo, you know, with you know, beers and boobs. I'm here. Not that I really want beers and boobs. I mean, everybody likes boobs. Not everybody likes beers. Some beers not very tasty. And I don't drink, so there's that too. But basically, I went from having nothing, feeling fucking absolutely down on myself, just down on my luck. Just like, man, universe is taking my butt for a ride right now, and it's not nice. And you know, I don't want to say God, because God wasn't the answer. He was trying to teach me shit, and I learned a lot. I learned to not take shit for granted. I learned to count every moment as a gift, even the bad times. Every interaction means something, and fucking you're meant to learn a lesson. Everything means something, so, you know, start learning. And I wanted to learn more things. That's why I'm doing this fucking YouTube thingy-majig. But since I'm doing this YouTube thingy-majig, because I've never done it before, I'm scared. I've done like 1 million takes on the same video, and this is just gonna be the last one. Life's gonna change. I may get 1 view, or I may get 100 views, or however many views there are, and I'll be ecstatic. 1 viewer sat there, you know what I mean? That's life-changing. 1 viewer sat there and watched half of the video. That'd be insane. 1 person sat there and spent 15 minutes, 20 minutes of their fucking life just, this little tart has a point. Or, you know, he could put it on the background while him and his girl were banging. Like, that's a good guy, man. You know, that's a good guy right there. You know, hopefully someday I'm in the background while somebody's banging their, you know, girlfriend, you know. That'd be cool. I'd be fucking proud of that. That's an accomplishment for sure. So let me know if that happened for you. But back to what I was saying, life changes a lot, all the time. You know, like I said, 3 months ago, unemployed. Now, great job. How did it happen? I don't know. Gambling addict a little bit ago to, I wouldn't say like addict, but I was putting fucking unhealthy amount of money into it. And, you know, just abusing everything that I could abuse except like serious drugs and like even moderate drugs like shrooms and acid. I didn't do any of that stuff. But like just abusing everything, you know, my time, my body, my fucking, you know, people, and coming from that to doing a lot better. We're not there yet, but we're trying to be there. And vaping is so gay, by the way, but it's convenient. It's really convenient. So if you're vaping, then stop it. It's gay. I'll stop too. If you stop, I'll stop. Promise. But basically, what I'm saying is, life changes. Fuck me. I make good money now. I make reliable money. I was making good money then, but it wasn't reliable. It was just, I'd work for 3 days, get paid $1,500, or I'd work for 5 days and get paid $2,500, because that's that math. That actually checks out, which is surprising. I didn't need a calculator for that. But changes from me not being important at a company prior, me not making good decisions, me not having a reliable vehicle because I like buying stupid shit. You do too, you do. But going from that to this is mind-blowing. I have a fucking 2009 Honda Civic. The most boring fucking car ever invented, except the dash. I like the dash. But I drive that fucker. Like the Pontiac Aztek from Breaking Bad. I just drive that fucker. But one day I'm gonna sell that fucker for $50 to some guy named Jim. Because I can. I'm allowed to. Nobody said I couldn't. And that's fucking awesome. So, back to what I was saying. Life's forever changing. Got a new girl. She's pretty great. She buys me shit. Cool beans. Honda Civic. Traded my dirt bike for a fucking four-wheeler. Who does that? I did. Because I needed the cash. I sold my Audi for $1,000. Because it was a $1,000 Audi. It was the S4 with the V8 in it, but it was a turd. It was a turd. A turd. May I mention a turd? But it was fast. And yeah, like going from unresponsible, stupid, retarded idiot. Sorry for the retard word. I'll say tard instead. Got a little on me. But to becoming a slightly less tarded person. Then it's nice being not tarded. Well, as tarded. Because genuinely, it's nice having fucking brain cells from time to time. Pretty great. But, yeah, big tard activities, they'll fuck you. No segs without a Jimmy. Child. No, I don't like Jimmys. The only Jimmy I like is my father. His name's Jimmy. But when we're talking about those little rubber johns that you put around your knuckle, I don't like it. Not a fan. But, gotta do what you gotta do. There's just things that you have to do even though you don't want them. Yeah, sure, your Willie could be sitting there like it's a snow day outside and you're stuck inside because you're grounded. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much how your Willie feels when it's in a Jimmy. Just feels like, well, that sounded gay, a Willie and a Jimmy. And it's, sorry to any of the Willies or the Jimmys out there. But it could feel like, you're inside on a snow day, but you still gotta do it. And yeah, it's one of the many things I don't want to do, but I do anyways, right? Like, you sit down, if you're a child, like, in high school or something, do your fucking homework, dude. I didn't. I had to be the funny guy. But now I fucking have to work out of town 5 days a week to even begin to touch, 120 grand a year. I have to. Don't want to. But I do. I'm blessed that I have that opportunity. I'm not just working at fucking Panera. No offense if you're working at Panera. It's a great job. But try to find a different one. Not specifically Panera, but if you can, try to find a different fucking job. Because you're worth more than that. Like, people never see money their entire lives, so they don't know money. And I've seen it before, when I was really not. My parents didn't have a lot of money. And I didn't have anything, because fucking I didn't have an allowance. Anybody that had an allowance, fucking good for you. Lucky bastard. But I started working when I was 15. And I saw the people that had money, and I saw the people that didn't have money. And my brain went, why? Why can they get that, and I can't get that? What the fuck is that? Like, what do you do to even get that? And I thought like 100 grand a year was like nothing. It kind of is. No offense. Like, it kind of is nothing depending on your lifestyle. If you save all of it, then more power to you. But in the grand scheme of things, it kind of is nothing. These people that are making 100 grand an hour, some fucking how, How? Because you have to build something, you have to invent something, you have to be great, right? No. You have to make little wins daily. You have to do shit daily that'll make you better. Because if you do shit daily that'll make you better, well, eventually you'll be better. You'll just be a better human being. You'll be a more decent person. And who the fuck wouldn't want that? I mean, I'm sure there's fucking somebody who wouldn't want that. But majority of people want that. They want to be just a tiny bit better every day at something. Whether it's playing the fucking guitar, which I don't play the fucking guitar, but I presume if you were a little better every day, you wouldn't be Eddie Van Halen, but you'd be pretty fucking good. You'd be all right. You know, you could probably play Smoke on the Water or like Red Hot, or not Red Hot Chili Peppers, my bad, fuck, or like fucking Burl, whatever the fuck that song is, Seven Nation Army, that's what it is. There we go. Speed guess. But eventually you get better, and that goes with everything. Literally everything. Whatever you do, if you do it a lot, you'll eventually get better. If you show some sort of interest in it, you will get better. And if you don't have interest in it, then why the fuck are you doing it? Life's too short to do shit that you don't have interest in doing. Work for a little bit, get enough money saved up, try to be creative, and if you like working, or if you want a specific job, or if you want to do something that's your path, you know, do it. If you want to be, my dad, when he was growing up, he wanted to be a fucking garbage man. Did he ever get to be a garbage man? No, but he did go to jail. Love that guy. He's out of jail now. He's great. He's working, but not a garbage man. That's the story he told me all the time. He's like, I want to be a fucking garbage man. I was like, you are a stupid fuck, but, you know, love you, Dad. But yeah, garbage man or not, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Try to find God. Try to find your purpose. Try to find the shit you want to do. Try to figure out what makes you happy. Genuinely happy, not just temporarily. Try to figure out what you could do, what you would do, like, my bad, dog. Try to find out, excuse the messy background, but we're keeping it real here. Try to find out what you would do even if you weren't getting paid for it. What would you do for no money at all? And try to make money off of it. Because if you already enjoy doing it that much, excuse me. Anyways, if you enjoy it that much, fucking do it. Now, I like yapping. But I do it a lot. I don't feel like anybody gives a fuck. Nobody takes my advice. Nobody listens to me. Nobody hears what I have to say. So I might as well just put on this bitch and see if something happens. It's like buying crypto in 2011, I think. Maybe, maybe not. This light is fucking bright. $20 from Walmart. You're telling me that don't look right at it. It's like looking at the fucking center of the sun. But all I'm saying is find something you fucking enjoy. Try to capitalize off it a little bit, you know, and don't try to fucking sell religion. People that do that are wieners. Try to make money off God and like people's hopes and dreams. That's fucked up. And people that sell courses that don't actually work, that's fucked up. You better stop doing that. But besides that, you know, pretty much everything's fair game. Except being a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, kind of a wiener too. Unless you're a good lawyer. Then I like you. Not that I've ever needed one, but I probably will in the future. I'll probably get a speeding ticket that kind of sends the old points on the license over the limit, you know what I mean? So, I have a Civic at the moment. That's not even doing the speed limit, let alone breaking it, but maybe I'll get a ticket for that. I don't know. Do what you want, but as life changes, it gets more difficult. You will too. Things won't feel the same because they're not the same. And I've had to come to terms with that. Life will change one day so much for some people, and it did it for me, that you won't recognize yesterday. And what I mean by that is, yesterday didn't feel like it happened. You know, when that one traumatic thing, I'm really super comfortable to talk about it, but when that one traumatic thing happened to me, the day after, I need the fucking Fresca, you bitch. Box was fighting me for the Fresca. Didn't appreciate it. The one thing happened, it was like, fuck. You know, I don't remember what it felt like to be normal. I don't remember. I remember what it felt like to feel that, but like normal, like genuinely, I don't know what normal felt like. I don't know what normal was. Like my parents were always like beating the shit out of each other. Not my like parents, but like step parents, and then my dad and my stepmom were like, they didn't beat each other, but they argued, and their relationship was poopy. And my mom and my stepdad would like throw candles and shit at each other. It was traumatizing. And then like the suicide attempts on my mom said, but it's not a big deal. Okay, she's good now, so that's good. But I, and going from that to like not living with like an actual one of my parents, but living with my grandparents, which I have a step grandpa and he's great. And then I have my grandma and she's great. And they still help me out with shit to this day. I still live with them actually when I'm not in hotels because, well, number one, I don't have enough money for a house. Two, I don't have a reason to fucking move out at this very moment because I'm not really there. But life changed. Life was different. Life growing up for me was just not hard, but it was just different from what most people go through. And if you can stomach that, if you can fucking get through it, if you can figure it out as to why or what is going on with you and start understanding the premise of why things are changing and I guess like why this shit's happening to you and why you don't have something, and it's because, well, you're not meant to do it. You're not at that very moment in time, it's just not meant for you. You got to accept that. You got to change something if you want it back. But figuring out what's going on is a big fucking deal. Figuring out your why for every day is a big fucking deal. It changes shit a lot. But as you change, your brain will also change. You'll start thinking, why do I feel different every day? Well, maybe something fucking happened. Maybe something happened to you that, you haven't paid it yet. There's a debt there you haven't paid, and fucking, that's what I wonder every day. Like, why did that happen? Why did I have a panic attack? And why do I continue to have them after not having one ever? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. It just kind of happened. And ever since that day, I've been scared of them. They're really fucking scary. They suck. And try to figure out the why, but that doesn't necessarily help. But what helped was kind of knowing a little bit of why and a lot more of how do I fix it. Because if you know kind of why stuff happened, you don't need a full explanation. If you know why stuff happened, you can get over that shit to the best of your ability, and then you can move on and try to figure out how to fix it. If you spend more time on fixing something than trying to figure out why, you'd be a lot better. There's a saying that I heard is you don't ask why the snake bit you. You don't reach down and you go, why did you bite me, little fucker? No. You run away and you're like, that fucking hurt. Ouch. As most people would. I don't believe I've been bit by a snake before, but I presume it probably fucking hurts. I think we'd agree on that. But you're going to change. One way or another. For the better or for the worse. And I might not look 20. I might look like I'm 30. And yes, it's concerning to me too. I don't know why. I've had fucking armpit hair since 5th grade. Concerning. Not good. But my armpit hair does not concern people. What does concern people is just sticking with the times. Getting with the times, right? It's what old people used to say, get with the times. And you kind of have to in order to live like a decently fucking fluctuating every day something changes life. It's just how it is. And until people, fucking change it, it's not going to change. Until you guys figure out like, hey, one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna fucking, right now at this very moment in time, I'm gonna stop fucking blow up dolls. I don't know, whatever you do, I'm gonna read the Bible more. I'm gonna, whatever addiction you have, whatever problem you have, it's quittable, it's changeable. And maybe that's the thing holding you back. When you try everything, but there's some things that you hold on to, like, some sort of vice or some sort of relationship, which might also be a vice. And you've tried to change everything and nothing's changing, but that's like the one thing you haven't let go of, or there's a couple things you haven't let go of. Maybe that's the fucking problem. It's a possibility, and change it. It's hard. It's not supposed to fucking be easy. If it's gonna change your life, it's not gonna be fucking easy. Nothing that's good is easy. Nothing that is good also, I'm fucking butchering this sentence. I'm trying to figure this one out. Dude, I fucking lost it. Got it. Whatever you have that is good does not come easy. There we go. A hard life creates a hard man. No. A difficult life creates a man. Wait. Aha. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create soft times. Soft times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Fuck. Finally spit that one out. And that's true. And you don't want to be a soft man. Not in today's world. Not in any world. Not saying like you have to be all this like masculine, like, fucking Andrew Tate shit. And yeah, Andrew Tate's cool, dude. In my opinion, like, he's got like a fucking Bugatti and he tries to like help some people. And whatever your view is, I don't really give a fuck, no offense. It's your view, not mine. But where's your Bugatti? I don't fucking have one. I like that watch though. That one little Bugatti thing. That was pretty sick. I have a Hello Kitty watch. No, I'm kidding. I can't even afford one of those. But you don't have to be blue pill, red pill bullshit. Like, go to the gym 75 hours a week. Hit legs every day. Like, no. If you want to go to the gym, dude, fucking go to the gym. It helps, for sure. But it's not necessary to your fucking success. But you probably should. Even if you are already fit, even if you are in good shape, like, go to the gym 3 times a week. See how you feel. Go to the gym twice a week. See how you feel. Probably feel a little better. Go to the gym 5 times a week. See how much better you feel. It'll push you to do more. And fine, when I go to the gym, it helps me out a lot. But fucking, you probably already know that. You're just not doing it. So I got nothing to tell you there. But like, back to what I was saying is, it doesn't have to be blue pill, red pill. You don't have to be so far left or so far right on something in order for it to work. You kind of just have to work on it and see where you go. You gotta try new shit. There's not everything is for you. I mean, if you don't know for a fact you're gay, don't go out and like fuck a dude. Because then you're kind of just gay forever. That's silly. It's on you. You shouldn't have done that. But everything else is forgivable, for sure. Like, everything. And that's great. So, continue that. And what the fuck was I talking about? I don't recall. I think I fucking short-circuited here, man. Bottom line, the very bottom line is, shit'll get easier the harder you push. And I know that from personal experience. Like I said, I'm average Joe. I mean, I'm Taylor, but I'm average Joe. There's nothing special about me. I have some hobbies, I have some interests, but it's all hobbies and interests that other people have somewhere else around the world, And people have had harder stories, people have had easier stories, people have had it worse, people have had it better, and that's just how it is. That's life. It's your own story. It's your own play. Like, this is your own book. I like to think about it like, if my life was written into a book, would it be a cool book? And the answer right now is fucking no. Nobody would read this shit. It sucks right now. It fucking sucks. Like, who the fuck would want to hear about me sitting in my fucking skivvies for 10 hours playing Fallout with my mouth open, eating a bag of chips? Nobody would want to fucking hear about that story. Because it's not a cool story. It might be funny, but it's not cool. It's not awe shocking. But how about a kid that came from a random place in Pennsylvania and worked his way up and built companies and built an online business and built things. Was also a car guy and also did all this other stuff and worked for nonprofits, helped people, had all these, and that's what you got to think about. You got to think about what makes you happy, and me making other people happy brings a certain. I feel like I'm on a fucking Trailer Park Boys. It brings a certain sense of happiness to me. A weird sense of happiness. Helping somebody get out of a shitty situation makes me feel better. It makes me feel better because I've been there before, and me knowing that I can help other people out of that is an amazing feeling. So that's just one of the many things that I like doing. But try to find something that seriously interests you. Try to make money off of it, or try to do it just for fun. Whatever makes you feel better about it, because life is ever changing. It will continue to change on you, whether you like it or not. And that's just the fucking way she goes, bud. It's changed. My life has changed a lot. I'm only 20 years old and I'm living like I'm 35. And I feel like I missed out on my entire childhood, my fucking teenage years, all that. I feel like I missed out. I feel like I got a little taste of it, but I missed out on a majority of the good parts, and that's fine, because I'm 20. If I do it right in 5 years, I can have those times, but on my own dime, on my own time, where I don't have to feel bad about it because it's mine, because I worked for it, because I did the shit that I had to do. And you have to do the shit that you have to do, or else you're kind of fucked. If you don't do it, shit's on you. So change it. If you don't, it's your own fucking fault. It's nobody else's. Nobody can fucking, if I tonight I DoorDash some fucking pasta. If I walked in the door and spilt it, I'm not gonna give the DoorDasher a bad fucking review for me spilling my own fucking pasta. Don't bitch over spilled pasta, alright? It's not fair to the DoorDasher or yourself. Take blame, take accountability, realize that life has changed, realize that things are different. Fucking get over it, because it's not gonna fucking stop, okay? It's just not gonna get better until you make it get better. Nobody's coming to save you from this little sad stuff you got going on. Therapists kind of help, but not really. It depends on what fucking therapist you have, and I don't fucking have any. I look like a fucking dyke when I do that. Jeez. Oh man, I'm getting a hat. I'm tired of looking like a dyke. Oh fuck, I look like one with my hat on too. Damn it. Alright, but seriously, fix it. Bro, dude, man, woman, thing, Bob. Be cool if there's a guy named Bob watching this. But fix it. Fucking change it. It's hard, but not that hard. It takes time, but not that much time. This fucking saying said all the time, so if you've heard it before, my bad. But I forget the saying. So apparently it hasn't been said all the time because I forgot it. Go to the gym. Eat okay. By eat okay, dude, if you have McDonald's 3 times a day, whatever. Okay, in the long run, it's gonna be bad for you. But this is mainly going to people my fucking age. It's kind of what I'm doing. If you're in your 30s, I would hope you already know this shit. But I feel like I learned before the majority of the people my age, and I'm sure there's a lot of people my age that are a hell of a lot more emotionally intelligent than I am. I guarantee it. And that's good. Because if I was the smartest motherfucker on the planet at 20, that would be really fucking bad for the planet. But you have a little time to fix it, but you have to fix it kind of soon. And you're not behind, but you're not necessarily not behind. You're not behind if you're taking current action to fix something. If you can go into your own brain and be like, I'm actually trying to fix this. I'm actually trying to get with the times. I'm actually trying to improve my life. I'm actually trying to, muscle with these changes. And whether it's over loss or, shit, I sound like Herbert the fucking pervert there. with the little whistle. But whether it's you lost somebody you love, or you know, lost a job you really liked, you know, you're struggling with the kind of loss, or you're struggling with your own mental, you know, problems, or you fucking lost a limb, so also loss, but, or your car blows up, so you lost some money. You know, pretty much every sad thing comes from loss if you put it in the right context. But if you're struggling with that, try to put it into fucking, you know, try to find ways to cope. Try to find ways to change. Try to find better vices. Try to not put too much thought into shit that's like bad. Because the more you put time and energy into something that's already draining you, you're wasting your time, and time is precious. Think about it like this: 5 minutes is a lot of time to somebody who's actively dying, but 5 minutes to you or I is nothing. That's the most smart shit I'll say tonight. But the truth is, if somebody had 5 minutes to live, they had 1 minute and they were told they had 5 minutes, that's more time to say goodbye. That's more time to sit there and enjoy Earth. That's more breaths. That's more oxygen. That's more. It's more. And everybody takes it for granted until they don't, until they're done. One day you're gonna wake up and you're going to go put your boots on, or your shoes on, or your little fucking like fancy little slippers on to walk out of bed, and that is the last time you will put those fucking boots on. It's the last time you put those pair of shoes on. It's the last time you put those foot covers on. It's just the last time. And then somebody will take them off of you, or something will take them off of you. And it's a scary and humbling thought, because genuinely, we don't have that much time. Yeah, a lot of fucked up shit going on in the world. Worry about yourself. All right? Worry about your fucking self. Like, all that shit is meant to distract you. Instagram, social media is meant to teach you how to think. You shouldn't think that way. Think however the fuck you want to think. Get the fuck off there. Because all it's going to lead to, that's why almost everybody's on antidepressants and anxiety. Fuck, I'm on it too. I'm not just one of those guys that's like, yeah, fucking, yeah, you little pussy. You little pussy, you need a pill? Yeah, motherfucker, I need a pill. Damn, it helps. Fuck off. Sure, I don't remember as much shit, but I don't have that much anxiety. So, fuck you, Grandpa. Not my actual grandpa, but, you know, the guy that fucking said that to me. Fuck that guy. Alright? But I hope he's doing okay. I hope his wife and kids are great. I hope everything's good for him. But sometimes, yeah, you need fucking help. You need help. You know? And that's how it'll be. That's just how it'll be. And you gotta fucking change it. You gotta fix it. You gotta fix all of it. All of it you gotta fix. Fix it. Fix it now. Fix it. Right now. Fix it. No, I'm kidding. I gotta fucking play that back to see where I was going with it. I don't remember where I was at. Appreciate whatever time you have left. Because in the grand scheme of things, you get like 80 years if you're lucky. People have said that before. And you've already spent roughly 20 of those years. If you spent less, good for you. If you spent more, maybe you're smarter than I am, so maybe you'd be able to turn around faster. You never know. You'd be able to turn around quicker. One day you'll take your last breath, and some people, they just want that shit to happen. They just want to die, and I'm fucking sorry for you, dude, but it's probably bad, but it's not. Don't do that. Appreciate it. Don't be a goober. All right, appreciate the time you got. Appreciate the time you've had, because at the end of the day, it's just an experience. Okay, and also try to find God. That helped me a lot, like a lot. Anybody struggling with anxiety out there, you know, not struggling but fucking living with it. Fucking dude, find God. Find a hobby. Find shit that makes you happy. Try to do better. Try to look forward to stuff. People don't look forward to stuff anymore. It's weird, you know. But try to do that, because the last thing you want to have happen is throw away your 20s because you didn't want to go do that thing. You know, you didn't want to have that happen. I work with a lot of older people. You know what I mean? Oh man, I wish I was fucking your age in this industry. I wish I was your age, you know, again, so I could change it and fix it and fuck it up again, you know, because I enjoyed it. I miss being able to bounce. I miss being able to do that stuff. I miss being able to, because one day you won't be able to run. You won't be able to jump. You won't be able to fucking swim. You won't be able to do anything. All you'll be able to do is shit yourself. And that's if you're lucky. Some people get their life snatched away from them. You know, it could be tomorrow, dude. For me, you, fucking anybody. It could be tomorrow. So fucking appreciate it, please. Like, damn. How much more fucking convincing do I have to be? Appreciate your life, dude. Or, you know, whatever you are. Dude. And life's gonna change. It's gonna change. You're gonna feel older pretty much every day, depending on what kind of line of work you're in, or like how you treat your body. You're not gonna be able to breathe as easy. You know, you're gonna start pooping more. You know, it's fucked. You know, I used to take like maybe one poop every 2 days, man. Now I'm pooping like 3-4 times a day. Whose idea was that? Fucking wasn't mine. I'll tell you that much. I mean, damn. I've got fired from jobs because of that shit. Good play on words. But do the shit that's important. Do the shit that's not important. Do the shit that makes you feel happy. Do the shit that doesn't make you feel happy. Because you'll appreciate stuff more if you do it less. And that goes for just about everything. If you see your family less, you'll appreciate them more. If you fucking listen to music less, you'll appreciate it more when it does come on. When your favorite song comes on, you'll fucking, if you ride, you know, dirt bikes or four-wheelers less, and I'm just coming up with shit, but you'll appreciate it more when you get to ride it, you know. And if you do something every day, you won't appreciate it as much. That's why within the first week, you're all excited about your new job, but you don't really want to work, but you're excited about all the new money, all the new stuff, and you're a sponge. And then after that, you start bitching and moaning and complaining about how bad your job is and how horribly you're treated there. And people would kill to be in your position. Don't take it for granted. Now, this isn't like there's starving children in Africa, okay? That's not what I'm getting at. Mainly what I'm getting at is, like, don't be a little shitbag and, like, not appreciate the gifts that you're given every day. And if you're not given shit that day, guess what? You're on earth. You're being given breaths, okay? Your heart's still beating. The happiest I've seen people, the people that I've seen most at peace are people that are dying. They know they're dying. And they're just happy. Every breath is a gift to them. And if they didn't have that happen to them, if they took it for granted, you know, they sure shit don't now. Because they're not going to be here much longer. They're realizing that every second has been a gift, and it's been one fucking hell of a ride for everybody. Life is a weird fucking experience, dude. We're a bunch of, like, weird little dudes just skedaddling around the planet making shit. Weird concept, but true. We're on a fucking weird moon rock in the middle of nowhere, and I'm in a hotel. It's got a pool. It's pretty sweet. But the aliens don't have pools. That don't matter. Point is, it's a gift, dude. Treat it like one. And it'll continue to change. Fucking deal with it. Boo-hoo, bitch. You're not a bitch. You're probably a nice fellow, but fucking be happy. Shit don't last that long. Go out, buy a beater car. Go out and fucking sniff some flowers or something. Touch grass. Play your favorite video game. Fucking hug your cat. You know, touch your girlfriend. Or don't. But touch your boyfriend. Whatever you do, you know, whatever you want to be touching. But, you know, appreciate it. Realize it doesn't last forever. I don't know how much more I gotta say, so I don't think I'm gonna fucking say anything else really, other than just, like, shit's gonna continue to change. Let it change. Roll with the changes. Deal with the changes. If it's a bad change, let it be a lesson. If it's a good change, let it be a lesson. But if it's nothing's really changing, go out and change something. Because it's not supposed to stay the same forever. You're supposed to fucking learn. Go learn. Go learn new cool shit. Okay? So you can be old and rich and happy, rather than middle-aged, pissed off that you wasted your life And arguably, that's worse than being old, pissed off, miserable your life. Because at least you're gonna die soon if you're old, pissed off. Maybe you get a reset, or at the very least, you grow closer with God. If you're fucking like middle aged and fucked up, like you can't really like change shit then. I don't think. Like if you're 50 and your life's still boned, you only got like 20 more years on a good note to like enjoy that shit before you fucking like are basically crippled from being really old. So enjoy the fact that you probably have more years ahead of you than you do behind you, and because having more years ahead is more important, because you know you have time to change it, but buddy, you don't got that much time. You gotta remember that you don't got that much time. You got a pretty minuscule amount of time in the grand scheme of shit. So fucking, it flies, man. Every old person I've talked to, it flies. So get on your shit. Do what you want to do. Don't go skydiving though, dude. It's just like, why? Why the fuck do people do that? I get it, like adrenaline's cool, but like, just get a trampoline, bro. And then like close your eyes, and it's like you have that right there. Or like, I don't know, jump off like into the water or something. But I understand the water part, because like sometimes water shoots up your butthole if you don't like land right. But that's besides the point. Point is, we're done with this conversation. I told you everything I need to tell you. Good luck, I guess. Good luck to you, fella. Whoever the fuck you are. I'll be making more videos on whatever. I'm not really gonna promote it. I'm just kind of gonna see where it goes on its own. Later.